And 6 lives were lost on I-90 near Iota in a head-on collision.
The Minnesota State Patrol is now releasing its findings on what led up to that devastating crash. Zach Fuller joins us live in the studio tonight with what investigators found.
Tom and Caitlin, I spoke with Sergeant Troy Christensen, who told me for a fatal crash with no witnesses, they had to pull out all of the tools to figure it out. August 2nd, 2019.
We were called to a crash at 1:37 in the morning. It was a head-on crash.
A crash on I-90 westbound by Iota, with one car going the wrong way and each car likely traveling at highway speeds. The crash was devastating.
There's 3 people in each vehicle, and everybody sustained fatal injuries from the impact of the crash.
6 lives lost, no witnesses.
It was a difficult investigation just because both vehicles sustained a severe damage, and also there was no witnesses, and there was also no roadway evidence.
State Patrol had to use cell phone data to figure out which car was heading the wrong way.
We used data off the cell phone, the GPS coordinates, and then we're able to place the vehicles and do time distance and be able to place the vehicles traveling in which directions they were traveling.
The data showed
the Chrysler was at the Marion Rest area, and then as it left the Marion Rest area, it went down on one way and then was traveling eastbound in the westbound lanes.
They also found its driver was under the influence.
So what we're able to determine from the autopsy, the driver that was traveling eastbound and westbound lanes was Christopher Peterson. And from the autopsy, we're able to determine that he was under the influence of a controlled substance. And that was the cause of the crash, the primary cause of the crash, along with him traveling the wrong way on the interstate.
Sergeant Christensen says troopers had a lot of information to sift through involving this crash and had to let the families know before their findings could be released. Live in the studio, Zach Fuller, KTTC News.